So in this video, we're going to be checking out all of the creatures that have a biome variation. There's tons of different ones and they all look amazing. So guys, go ahead and hit the like button if you find yourself enjoying this one and let me know which one is your favorite down below. So the first biome we're starting out with is the Bog Biome, and in this biome you can find the X-Raptor, X-TAPEJARA, X-Parasaur, X-Paraceratherium, and the X-SPINO. We're going to be starting off with the X-Raptor right here, and as you can see, it looks fantastic. I have the vanilla one right here and the aberrant one right there. One thing I want to mention about the X creatures is that I've been hearing rumors and speculation about what their stat buff is, because if you guys didn't know, aberrant creatures actually have slightly less health than vanilla creatures, but they can actually deal more damage. Now, I've been looking at the stats on this guy, and I can only see, hey, he's got like a little bit less health. I've been hearing that they have resistance to damage or something like that. So if you guys know the exact specifics of that, I would really like to see that down below. And if I see that, I'll probably heart your comment as well so other people can see. But yeah, anyway, let's just kind of check them out either way. So obviously, yes, the patterns on this thing are fantastic looking. It looks really, really awesome. The color regions are very different from the vanilla one. If you can see on the feet there, it's almost its own region down there. This one here doesn't really seem to be the same. It kind of stretches up the leg. We've got this crazy pattern on the back, and all of these regions can be mutated from what I can tell. And yeah, it looks really, really fantastic. Let's move on to the Tapejar. This is a natural spawn, by the way. I did not change the colors or anything. That is completely natural. It looks so much better. The patterns on the wings are fantastic looking on this thing. It really, really does look amazing. I mean, I don't even ever want a vanilla one anymore. Look, wait, he doesn't even have the holes in his sail. Look, this one here has the little holes in his sail, and then this one doesn't. You're so much better. You don't even have those holes. Yeah, this thing looks fantastic. I mean, it speaks for itself. Look at that thing. It looks really, really, really cool. And all these regions, of course, can be mutated, which means that you're going to be able to get just some crazy looking creatures. We've got the Paraceratherium over here. I'm not a big fan of this creature in general, but I gotta say it looks pretty cool on here with all those cool patterns on its back. Lots of different color regions, as you can see. But yeah, that is the Paraceratherium. We have the Paraceratherium right here. Let's go ahead and just quickly fly just a little bit. As you can see, it kind of just looks like a giraffe now with the pattern. It looks very, very cool. It's got cool pattern up its legs as well. And obviously the back looks really nice. It kind of looks a little bit weird when you get up close, though. It kind of almost looks like somebody just painted on this, to be honest. But I don't know. Maybe it's just this particular one that I got just looks kind of weird with those colors. Either way, yeah, it looks really, really cool. So much better than the vanilla one. And then we have the Spino, which looks... I mean, yeah, look at this. Look at this pattern. This looks fantastic. It really does. Oh my god, I'm like zipping around. They changed the flying slightly, so you go like a lot faster now, and it's really crazy to control. But yeah, obviously the vanilla Spino is not going to ever stand up against this one here. This one looks really cool. I can't wait to get into some Spino mutations with these X creatures because... oh man, that looks amazing. It really does. But yeah, that is all of the creature variations from the Bog Biome. We're going to be moving on next, probably to the Ocean Biome. So I should just quickly mention that if you guys are actually looking to spawn in some of these creatures and you want to know the spawn code, they don't seem to be up in the wiki right now, so I'll tell you roughly what they are. Basically, you just want to grab the vanilla spawn code of the creature and then just put, for the Bog Biome, you just put Bog before it. So it looks something like this. So Bog _ Raptor blah, 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 blah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So for the Ocean Biome, you put Ocean before, Snow, you put Snow before, and then the Volcano, or the volcanic area, you put Volcano before. And then there's obviously a Lunar Salmon, and there's a couple other different types of creatures. It should be up on the wiki relatively soon, I hope, but I just figured I'd mention it in case you guys are wondering. So the next biome is the Ocean Biome, and in here you could find the X-ALLO, Ichthy, Megalodon, MOSA, and the Dunkleosteus. So first of all, we have the Basilo. And I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of this. I like all the other ones so far, but I do not like this at all. I do like the stripes going along the sides, but I find it really dumb how they kept those stripes going lengthways as well. I feel like they could have removed those, but I don't know. I don't know if, you know, that was intentional or they just didn't want to try and remove that. I have no clue, but I think it just would have looked a lot better without those. Either way, I do like the actual color regions that you have on this one now, and I think I probably will end up getting some mutations on these things. But yeah, that is the Basilo. Next up, we have the Ichthy. I love the ichthy. I love the new texture on it. It looks fantastic. You can see it kind of almost like looks like water. It looks really, really good though. Man, it looks so awesome looking. And the little dots going along the side as well. It just looks so great. Compared to the regular ichthy, like, which, I mean, it's okay. I don't mind the regular ichthy, but that one just looks amazing, and it actually blends in quite well with the water. Next up is the Megalodon, and this one here had the stripes going along like that. Well, this one has those exact same stripes, but it also has like a bit of a different color region outline to those stripes, and it has it going slightly up the dorsal fin right here. It looks very, very cool, and as you can see, it almost kind of has like this glow to it as well. I feel like some of the other creatures have that too, but it's just not that noticeable. Either way, it looks really, really cool looking, and I love the new Megalodon look. Next up, we have the Mosasaur, and I think everybody from the preview images that we saw months ago thought the Mosasaur was going to get a TLC. I certainly did, but I feel like that was just a complete concept art, and I don't think they really ever intended on doing that, but maybe they just drew it slightly wrong. Either way, I love the new color regions of this thing. Its fins got like a little bit of a region down there as opposed to regular, just kind of normal looking fins. So you can get like tips of the fins, which is nice. And then all the back looks really, really cool as well. Man, I love that look. I really do. The Mosas from like vanilla, like, you know, the island or other map Mosas, I guess. They, I don't know. They kind of like have slightly ugly colors. There's only a couple different types of like colors from the vanilla Mosas that I would actually really like, and that's like the reds and the greens. But I don't know, I really like this look right here, and I really cannot wait to actually tame one. It looks great. Its face almost kind of looks wider, but I feel like it's not. I feel like it's just to do with the spots and everything that makes it look like that. Last but not least, we have the Dunkleosteus, and oh, I love this. Look at that face. It looks so cool. It's got like all this glowy bits on it. It looks amazing. The sides look a little bit odd. It kind of looks like somebody took a little bit of a paintbrush and just kind of went over it slightly, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. I still think it looks amazing. Yeah, that is it right there. I mean, I guess back here it kind of looks slightly similar. It just looks like way more vibrant on this one than it does on this. But yeah, that is the Dunkleosteus, and it looks amazing. So the next biome we have is the Arctic biome, and in this biome you can find the otter, saber, woolly rhino, Euteranus, and the Argentavis. And let's start out with the otter. So right now, I gotta say, this looks amazing. It's got like lovely little stripes along its back and along the tail as well, as opposed to just the big stripe that goes along an otter's back. And its face and its neck and everything have all this like lovely pattern. Man, I gotta say, this looks amazing. It really does. As opposed to the regular otter, like, which I do like. I really like the regular otter. I mean, you know, Winston is one of my favorite creatures. But, yeah, this looks fantastic. It really does. So, next up we have the Saber-Tooth, and this is probably one of my favorite ones of these biome-specific creatures, the X creatures. The saber has just this amazing pattern on it. Like, look at this. This is incredible looking. This looks so much better than the regular saber with its stripes. And you see, that's the thing that I don't really understand. They took away the stripes on the Saber-Tooth and some other creatures, but they kept it on the Basilow. That's why I just really don't like that one for some reason. But yeah, anyway, the saber looks really awesome. Its feet look really cool. Like, just everything about it looks amazing. Its fangs, I don't know if they're actually like icy like in the photos that they showed us a few months ago, which is slightly disappointing. I thought they'd have some sort of like, I guess, ice ability or something, because it had like full-on icy fangs in that photo. But yeah, either way, I gotta say this looks great. Next up we have the woolly rhino. So there it is right there. Its face has got some pattern on it. Let's check out the back. GCM is not allowing me to fly, so I guess I'll just do that. Amazing. Look at this. It looks fantastic looking. All the pattern on it looks just awesome, and they come in really cool colors as well, which is great. So yeah, that is the woolly rhino. Next up we have the Euteranus, and this looks amazing as well. I just keep saying amazing because they are really awesome. It's really refreshing to see these creatures that just, you know, we've seen them for like whatever amount of years now, and now they just look slightly different. Oh my god, his eyes are blue. Wait, what color are your eyes? Hold still. Yellow. Are their eyes all blue? The Euteranus's? I didn't even notice that at all. What the hell? That looks so cool. All right, well, anyway, yeah, that is the Euteranus. I love the striping and everything on the back. It's a little bit different from the regular one. It has like spots and a big stripe down the back. This one has kind of like stripes going across along the tail as well, which looks awesome. Next up, we have the Argent, and this is also one that just is amazing. its face. It's got like this this kind of pattern going along where its eye is, which looks so much better than the regular one. And it looks a little bit meaner, I think. I don't know, like looking at that, it looks way meaner. It's got like really nice eyes as well. They're blue as well. Are all these creatures' eyes blue? What color are yours? They're brown. Color of your eyes? Kind of the same, I think. And then I think the otter just has pretty much the exact same hazel color. So yeah, the Euteranus and the Argent have like variation in eye color in this biome. And yeah, I don't know. I really like this. Let's actually force tame it and just ride it for a second. The only unfortunate part is that by default, you're not actually able to fly on creatures in this map at all. They have, you know, they have this, they have the Tapejar, but you're not able to fly on them. It's very disappointing, I gotta say. I was pretty disappointed to see that, considering how awesome the two of them actually look. But I don't know, we could still take them over to different maps. So I guess in my Genesis series by itself, these types of creatures I'll probably not bother taming because I can't ride on them. But I don't know, maybe when we check out Genesis on the cluster or something like that, we can tame up all these creatures and do some mutations with them at some point. But yeah, either way, that is all of these snow biome creatures, and they look awesome. So next biome is the Volcano Biome, and we're going to start out here with the Anki. I can tell you right now, I really want one of these. Like, I want one of these soon. I need to get one. They look so awesome looking. Like, the little, like, lava flare to them is just so cool looking. It's just so different from the regular Anki, and I feel like I definitely need one very, very soon on our survival series. But yeah, there it is. Let me just come around the back. You can kind of see its tail as well. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Next up, we have the Trike, and unfortunately, they've got the little buff thingy because there's a Rex nearby. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you can kind of like see the difference in it, though. Its horns, oh, I'm sure you can tell. Its horns have like almost like a pointy kind of like red hot needle look to them, and the whole body as well. Let me see if I can just fly here really quick. Game's kind of bugging out a little bit because I'm in players only mode. But yeah, the whole body looks really awesome on this thing. I love it. I need one of these too. I need to come to this biome at some point. So next up, we have the Allosaur. Again, another creature I want. I really love the look of the Allosaur, I gotta say. I feel like the Volcano Biome probably has some of the coolest looking creatures. Like, I feel like they probably could have done more with like an ice look to all of the creatures from like the Snow Biome, and maybe like a poisonous look to all the creatures in the Bog Biome. But this right here, I mean, like, these look really, really awesome. Like, I can't even say anything else about them. They just look so cool. The Rex. Oh my god, the Rex. It looks so awesome looking. I can't wait to get an army of these, and I need them all to be mutated with just crazy looking colors. But there is the Rex. It looks so awesome looking. Hang on. Can I get like a good shot of it without it like looking at me? Not really. Oh man, they look scary though, for sure. Next up is the Lava Golem, which is different from obviously the one that's a boss on Ragnarok. This is a brand new type of skin for the creature. We're getting quite a few of these actually recently. We got the Chalk Golem and the Ice Golem when Valgyro came out. The Ice Golem's also on this map in the Snow Biome. I figured I just wouldn't really bother mentioning it, but I'll mention it right now. Yeah, it's in the Snow Biome. This right here, though, so much better. It looks fantastic. Here, let me actually force tame it, and then we'll, you know what, I'll just type it in. And then we'll go ahead and just throw its rock, because it's probably going to look really cool. Oh, no, I thought it would have, like, a lava look to it. We're in players-only mode, so that's not going to fly anywhere. Let me go ahead and take that away. Boom. No, it doesn't look like lava. I thought it would. That sucks. All right, well, anyway, it still looks awesome. Oh, stop. No, don't move. Don't you move. Anyway, that is the Lava Golem. Now, for some reason, there's like a giant volcanic dragon. I don't know why. I feel like it's probably part of one of the missions, but yeah, it's just in the files here. I mean, I'm in like a folder called Biome Variants in the Arc game. So yeah, it's just in here, and it looks really cool. Obviously, if you can't tame something like this, it would have been cool if they had made like smaller versions of the dragon that you could tame. And maybe you could ride on them in this biome or something. I don't know. I think that would have been cool. But yeah, that is the volcanic dragon. Not sure why we have it. It's probably part of a mission, I would imagine. But yeah, that is all of the creatures that you'll find in this biome. So the Lunar Biome really only has one creature that has a variation, and that is the salmon. Here it is against a regular salmon, and I think it looks fantastic. Obviously, size is you know, it doesn't really matter with these things because they can spawn in at completely different sizes. I could spawn in 100 of them and they might all be different sizes. So yeah, there it is against the regular one. I think it looks awesome. It almost kind of looks like its face is made out of like copper or something like that, and its mouth glows, which is really, really cool looking. Now, onto some other creatures that are probably worth mentioning. I probably should have included the tech trike in my every creatures video, but I didn't really feel like it was new because this skin has been around for like 2-3 years almost, about 2.5 years actually. These skins came out when Arc came into like came out of early access and became like a full game. So they're not really new, but they finally actually added the tech trike. They've obviously been adding in a couple of the other tech creatures. Like over the last year, we got some in the Extinction Chronicles. I thought we'd get a couple more with the Genesis Chronicles, but they didn't do that. Now we have the tech trike though, and it only spawns in the Lunar Biome. And we also have the tech Giga, which is terrifying looking, and this also spawns here as well. Very old skin, even older than the trike, but it's nice to actually finally have this in the game. It really is, because it looks so crazy looking. So if you want better Gigas, come to the Lunar Biome, because they're obviously going to be spawning at a slightly higher level. Now, those are all like the creatures that spawn here. There's a few worthy mentions of other creatures that exist. They just don't really spawn anywhere because these are part of the boss fight. So if you guys watch my video about the final boss, you'll have seen a couple of these guys. They're all part of it except for one, which is weird, and I don't understand why it's there, but we'll get onto that. Anyway, this is a corrupted avatar person, so it's obviously like a little NPC human. You can have variations of this where they have like weapons and different things in their hands, but they are very, very cool. I'd love to actually see some sort of wave mode where you just fight off like hundreds and thousands of these guys. I don't know if that's one of the missions. It would be great though. Next up, we have the VR Raptor, which looks awesome looking. One thing I gotta say is that oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but this skin actually exists. We can have that. You can get that by doing all 3 of the Genesis Chronicles and getting all 15 Explore notes or whatever. But anyway, right here we have the VR Raptor, and I gotta say, like, they need to give us these skins. This looks amazing. Like, the little creature costumes need to be a thing. But yeah, this looks so cool. Its face looks awesome, and its little claws look amazing as well. They're like made out of like energy or something. Next up we have the Giga. I know I kind of like messed up on the sizing for this one, but the Giga looks amazing as well. They really do need to give us skins. I'm gonna push them hard for that. We gotta have those. Next up we have the Rex, also amazing looking. They also have like a bit of like a purple glow in their feet, which is cool. We have the Trike. I almost skipped it. As you can see, it looks amazing as well. Looks very cool. We have the Reaper. Does the Reaper do anything different in terms of like its no, not that one. I meant to do this one. No, those look the exact same as vanilla ones. All right, cool. Then we have the VR attack drone, which is, you know, obviously these things are in the Overseer fight, but they don't look like this. They just look like metal. But yeah, this is the VR version of it, and it looks really cool. I love the purple. And then I don't know what this is supposed to be. I feel like they were going for something, and then they just didn't finish it. But for some reason, this is in the game files. I don't know why. I think it's actually called like VR Daedon. It's as if it was supposed to be part of this fight, but it just never got finished or something. But I figured I'd just show it anyway because it's in there. It's really strange looking. Like, the fur does not look right on that skin. But yeah, that is the VR Daedon. And guys, that is all of the creatures that are in Arc Genesis. I mean, damn, there's so many different variations, and I can't wait to tame some of them. Let me know if you guys know which stat or whatever they get resistance on. And also go ahead and let me know which one of these creatures throughout this whole video is your favorite. If you've got multiple, leave them all down below. And guys, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more like this, you can, of course, subscribe. That Giga looks really mean. Oh man, we got a Let's Play going on. We got tons of other videos to watch, so check some of those out. And yeah, catch you in the next one.